Hello, I'm Lloyd, and welcome to episode 4 of Pubs in the Shire with Tim Barron, aka Timmy Turnup. You may have seen Tim on TV adverts, or have seen his commanding turn-ups from a distance, but above all as singer in punk skiffle comedy band Ouse Valley Singles Club, who have conquered the Fens and some of East Anglia with their witty but rum anthems. This episode was recorded at the Fens and Hounds, Clapham, Bedfordshire, one of 2 pubs left in the village, along with the Horse and Groom. Lost pubs include the Star, the Swan, and the unusually named Vicar of Wakefield pub, which was a pub with no bar, basically a front room. There was also the REE Club and Clapham Working Men's Club, hangar-like venues with cheap stones bitter, bingo and a fug of smoke. This episode includes clips of working versions of the original theme tune, conjured up by Tim.
Okay, it's time to roll out the Baron. And here's Timmy. And we're in the Fox and Hounds in the garden with the evening bird song.
And bird song and the cars going past.
The gentle hum and thrum of the A6 and the other B road, whatever it is.
The access to the A6, isn't it?
It's the road to Oakley.
Yeah, road to Oakley.
So, yeah, tell us a bit about yourself.
My name is Tim. I am a father of 2. I trained as an electrician, but also as an actor. And I've never really had any formal training as a musician. Maybe that tells. But yeah, I sing and write songs for a band called the Ouse Valley Singles Club. Yeah.
That's your main gig, pardon the pun, isn't it? The playing in bands. Kind of. It seems that way.
Being an electrician is still main bread and butter.
Yeah.
Doing. I don't know how much I should divulge because of the tax man might be listening, but I still keep my hand in.
Yeah,
as it were.
Yes.
But yeah, there's then I'd say the next source of income is probably from acting because I've had quite a few decent commercials lately.
Yeah.
So there's that, and the acting as well. But I mean, the acting is my real creative outlet. Yeah, and my joy.
When we went to New York, we put the TV on, and the adverts were on, and you popped up in a McDonald's advert, and it seemed quite weird because
in New York.
Yeah. A McDonald's at the truck one.
Yeah. I'm going to need to check the contracts because I think that was
Honestly?
Just really. Yeah. Maybe I was streaming something.
Me?
Maybe not you, but like the place where you were at, it was streaming.
It's just a TV channel.
Because that's a UK advert.
Interesting.
Oh,
because I saw that and thought, oh, that's funny. We're in America. Tim's in America. Was that filmed in England or?
Yeah, Scotland.
So it's pretend America.
No. Well, I don't think
it was just the road.
Just the road. Yeah, the road.
Oh, okay, because it had an American feel to me.
Yeah, I
guess because I was there.
Yeah. It was
weird.
It was a kind of like if an advert could be a road movie.
Right. Yeah.
It had that about it. But yeah, it was filmed around Scotland. So Forth Bridge.
I have to look into that.
I will do. I'm going to get my agent onto that.
Yeah.
You've just caused me a sleepless night.
Sorry. That could be more buns.
Yeah.
More burgers. So you play the Fens quite a lot?
We do, yeah, we do. That's one of our that's where we're really popular. The Fens and surrounding areas. I mean, we're getting more and more popular sort of west East Norfolk now and Suffolk as well. So
you bust out of Norfolk,
we kind of we played at Banham last week. With the zoo, but more famously, the Banham, the Banham car boot sale is epic. Yeah, it's epic. So, so we played at Banham, and then this weekend we played at a little festival called Weird and Wonderful Wood, which is just before you get to Stowmarket, Hawley Park, I think it's called. It was beautiful.
Was it nice?
It was
nice setting.
It was really. It's like a stately home, you know.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Being a nice day always helps.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know,
it makes a lot of difference.
You can go to like a terrible council estate, and if the sun's shining, it's like, it's lovely.
Weather dependent.
Yeah.
So there's some other okay bands there.
The last Mark Chadwick from the Levelers was played just before us.
Oh, wow.
So in a way, we kind of were supported by Mark Chadwick from the Levelers.
Oh, you were. Yeah.
He didn't smell as bad as I thought he would.
That's all right. Those darn crusties.
But there were loads. There were loads and loads of lurchers there.
Okay.
And I just wondered whether it was on his rider that you had to be a certain amount of lurchers in the audience for him to perform.
Was there lots of dreadlocks still then?
There was some dreads. We did sing White Middle Class Rasta as well, so that went down well. Yeah. No, it was really good. It helped. It helped, and this probably might bring me on to the next question. Mm-hmm. It helped that they had 3 beers on by a brewery called Green Jacks out of Lowestoft.
I've got a beer map with them of that, and it's a lovely little logo. Yeah. So you reckon it's a good beer, is it?
Great beer. Well, I know the brewer. I know the guy who makes it. Tim, his name is. He's got a pub in Lowestoft called the Triangle.
Is that where they're based? Or?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think he brews it around the corner at an old. Okay. It's an old something or other. Ooh, you'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
It's an old smoker. Like a heron smoker place or whatever, and it's now his brewery, and he makes some cracking beers. But there's one I really, and I'm not really a bitter drink. I like golden ales, but this one's called Trawler Boys, and it's a cracker. It's absolutely
Well, I'll have to have an excuse to get up there. If not, next time you're up there, get me some takeout.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know quite a lot of establishments that way, and a lot of breweries. Also, when you get to Lincolnshire, I know a lot of guys that just brew in their farms and things.
Oh, cool.
My mate Charlie's always got a mosaic one on, and he's got a lovely little micro pub in the middle of Spalding called the Prior's Oven. And it's an old jailhouse for an old priory dating back to 1200 or something like that.
Sounds amazing.
It is incredible. Yeah. That's a good thing about playing. It takes me to some great pubs.
You get to explore and you get to check out the local beers. And
Yeah. Well, at one point we used to sort of like if a pub would ask us to play, we'd look at their Google images and see what ales they had on.
Check the taps out.
If they had Foster's, we was like, if one of the real off-putters was when they have like a neo star, like a neon star with the price written in it.
Yeah, I know.
That always kind of. Yeah, we're not going to play there. Yeah, exactly. We're not going to play there.
Yeah, that's a sign. Yeah. I think it's outside Wells. I think there's a brewery and a grain store or something outside, but. Iceni
Brewery, yeah, I've heard of that one.
I've been there and I picked up some malt or something.
Have you been to Lacon's in Grey Yarmouth?
No.
There's got some really nice beers.
Have they?
Yeah, and I think they're getting bigger. I think someone might have bought them. I'm not sure. We'll have to look into that. But also a great brewery for me is Oakham. The Citras, and I just don't think they do a bad beer.
That's in that region, and that is a really decent beer, isn't it?
Yeah, Oakham actually isn't in Oakham, it's in Peterborough.
Okay.
I think it might have started in Oakham, but I think there's a brewery there called the Grain Store or something.
Yes. Because there's Rutland.
Yeah, Rutland. Well,
they've got a brewery.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, Ruddles is from Rutland, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, well, originally.
Right.
But,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was going to ask you your favourite beer. Would it be, if you got a favourite?
My favourite beer? Yeah. Do you know, there's one point, I've only had it once, and it was like I don't know. It's almost like a spiritual moment.
Yeah,
it's a beer, and it was on at the Welly.
Yeah.
So you asked Liz.
Yes.
About it. It was called Shangri-La.
Ooh.
Appropriately.
Yeah.
And it was like a purple or a violet and black coloured beer pump label.
Yeah.
And I think the brewery was from Bristol, but I've not really. But I've never had it since. No. But I just remember it was. I knew that. I said, "How much is left in that barrel? Can I come back tomorrow night and have another couple of pints of it?" And I think it had all gone when I got there.
That's when it's good, when you get to go back for it. Yeah,
exactly that. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. So, off the top of your head, have you got a favourite brewery then, or would it be possibly one of the?
I'd say because I know him, because it's just got such a brilliant selection.
Yeah.
The brewery is Green Jacks.
Yeah.
Tim from Lowestoft. I can't remember what his second name is. He looks a bit like Jim Davidson.
Okay. Nice.
If Jim Davidson was a mod.
Intriguing. Yeah. Okay.
You're picturing it, aren't you?
Yeah,
kind of a haircut. But with Jim Davidson. Actually, I think that he looked like Simon Fowler out of Ocean Colour Scene.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
Jim Davidson from Ocean Colour Scene. Yeah. And so have you got this is either a favourite bar snack or a pub meal or both?
Right, my go-to scratchings every time.
Popular choice.
Well, more often than not with my dog, and it's a snack we can share, we can enjoy together.
Nice.
But for me, ultimate pub food has to be the Scotch egg.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think it's got everything.
A meal in egg case thing. Yeah. Egg cased egg. Yeah.
This is you. This might be a spin-off podcast for you, right?
Okay.
But why don't they do Scotch eggs in fish and chip shops? So you got your Scotch egg. You say, I've got a bag of chips and a Scotch egg. So they get the Scotch egg and they fry it.
Yep. So they just
actually do the fry in
so no, batter it.
No.
That'd be double trouble, wouldn't it?
That'd be Scotland, wouldn't it? That'd be,
It would.
That'd be Scotland. But a Scotch egg is deep fried anyway.
Yeah.
So why not have some ones that are unfried, put them in the fryer for how long it ever takes to cook sausage meat.
And the egg wouldn't be a risk.
No, it's how they're made anyway.
Yeah.
So I just, maybe that's a thing. Maybe there's any proprietors of fish and chip shops listening to the podcast, they might be able to.
Be a winner.
It would be a winner.
Or even if a pub just stuck a Scotch egg in a little deep
one of
fryer,
the little ones,
the little ones Mum used to have. I mean, not an air fryer. I don't think it would cut
No.
It'd have to be a proper dirty, oily, lardy one, wouldn't it?
Yeah, deep fat fried, but a mini one. Yeah. You could do 2 eggs at a time, maybe, or something like that.
That'd be a goer.
I think so. I think it's a
You're
no-brainer.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I'm an ideas man.
You are. And it's a good idea. Really.
Why is there no savoury flapjack?
I've got to think about that. Give me what? Cheese and onion? No.
What you're choosing? I mean, you could sun-dried tomatoes, flapjack, cheese-based flapjack. I mean, I think the only thing is like with sweet flapjacks, the binding agent is syrup or. I think am I wrong? Is that right?
True.
Butter and syrup.
True.
So it'd have to be butter.
Yeah.
And maybe I don't know some other binding agent. Again, if there's any people that work in the binding agent industry,
the binders.
I think sun-dried tomato and olive.
That'd be nice.
Flapjacks.
Yeah.
Maybe we should.
That's almost Marks and Spencer's territory. That is. Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
I reckon. Also, I was thinking something Marmitey, but I think.
No, again. I mean, this is the thing. Is the opposite. Shall we go to Dragon's Den with it?
Yeah. Right.
You can have for £100,000. You can have 100% of my company.
Right. Okay. I'll be making notes later about this. Now, have you got a go-to song on a jukebox?
I looked at this question and I'm kind of like,
not really.
I don't have a go-to song on a jukebox, but I remember there was a song that I put on again and again and again and again and again.
Yeah.
And it was Lemonheads. If I Could Talk, I'd Tell You. Is it?
Yeah.
If I Could Talk,
it's a good one.
I mean, in the mill, I just kept on putting on again and again and
That's
again.
A good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Lemonheads.
I do.
Yeah,
good melodies and
brilliant.
Nice and mellow
and he's an interesting bloke, and he's quite sort of damaged and
it's a bit messy, but
but all the good ones are though.
True, troubled soul.
Yeah,
And I remember in the ship at St Cuthbert's, I think there used to be a lot of rugby players in there, and I don't know what they'd be playing on the jukebox, but I deliberately put on a live version of Sabbath War Pigs because it was really sludgy and long, just to annoy them. And it'd go for ages. It'd be like, and I just put it on to annoy him. And it worked.
Did it?
Oh, dear. Like Scrappy-Doo picking on a big rugby player. So.
That's how you do it.
But I couldn't resist.
That would be like Aesop's Fables, wouldn't it? How to get rid of the rugby players out. Can't beat them with brawn, you have to beat them with Black Sabbath War Pigs.
Good choice. Now, what is the best band you can recall seeing in a pub?
Do we mean? Are we including pub back rooms?
It could be a pub band, or it could be a band that ended up getting famous, like the band at the Angel or something. Or...
Yeah, no, I've got to say, I'm always on the search for authenticity.
Yeah.
Right. So, I don't know. So sometimes bands in pubs really don't work with me, especially if we've got a drum kit.
Yeah.
Drum kit has no place in a pub.
It can sound.
It takes up half the fucking room with half the room with a pub.
Yeah.
And it's just overwhelming, overbearing. So if any band that doesn't have a drum kit, then they're great. So I mean, but the things that I like are sort of like yourself with the Morris are sort of the sessions. When one man will get up and sing unaccompanied, or or the accordion player, melodeon players, etc. And just going to the Straw Bear Festival in Whittlesea. It's the first time I really experienced it when a balladeer would just stand up and start singing, and then they had the violin players playing together, and people just joining in. And to me, that's the best for a musical experience in the pub. It's something like that. But if I was pushed to say my favourite local band that conjures up that kind of thing, then you can't look much further than Skimmit and Ride. I think they're a wonderful band. Great singer, brilliant storyteller. You've got some absolute loons, Paul Brown and Mr. Marco Clogger, Bard. And Toothless Andy's great, and Sensible Paul's, they're brilliant. They're brilliant.
Good dynamic.
Yeah, it's great, and they're just so engaging and entertaining, and they're probably playing in a pub near you soon.
Yes, you'd like to talk, don't they? Definitely watch those again.
Yeah, they're great.
I think you're right about that. They're they've got that right mix of sort of folk and punk, and they're nice and bawdy, crowd pleasing.
Yeah, I mean, I Bedford. You remember over the years, there's always been Irish bands knocking about in Bedford, but I kind of it's sort of not being of Irish descent myself. No. I kind of feel a little bit excluded. You don't know the traditions and all the rest of it. Whereas they're kind of more accessible for English blokes, the working class. You know, open, I think so. So
But like you say about the Morris thing, it's like a folk thing where you'll get a chap go up and he'll sort of warble in a good way.
Yeah.
And then it'll be like a jam, you know. Someone might do the spoon, so you've got the accordion, all the, you know, the melodian or whatever. And
it's
great.
brilliant. Whenever there's like a lull, and all of a sudden someone will stand up and they'll sing their song, and it'll be their song that they sing every weekend. Yeah. But I feel it quite intimidating actually singing in that environment because they're all so good and they know their song so well. And I was nominated a song that I could sing, so I didn't interfere with other people's ones, but I never quite plucked up the courage to do it.
I remember Les at the Morris used to.
Yeah, Les used to sing. He used to sing "Jolly Ploughboy."
Ah, right.
Work among the fields all day. He's living. You know, he's living in France now.
Yeah. What's the best pub you've been to, either in England or abroad, on holiday or a bar or anywhere? The best one you've been like, wow, that was like magic.
Well, I always like going in pubs on holiday when I went on holiday in the UK.
Yeah.
But obviously, being a performer as well, I get to see some real decent pubs. And there's one of my favourite pubs, and I got to know the landlord quite well. It's a little pub out in just south of Lowestoft, a place called Kessingland.
Oh, right.
And this pub's called the Sailor's Home. And we have played there a few times now, and it's just great. And they've got green jacks on, and there's great food.
Yeah.
There's crinkle cut chips. All the bar snacks you can win, and it's. I don't know if you know much about Suffolk, but kind of the coast has been really gentrified.
Right.
But this pub still has the sort of feel of the Suffolk old boy.
Yeah.
Turning up and all speaking foul language at the bar, and and if you get the chance, go to their what's that. Travel review thing, TripAdvisor.
TripAdvisor.
You go onto there, look at the Sailor's Home, Kessingland TripAdvisor, and the comments are brilliant. they sort of sway from brilliant to that rude man behind the bar sort of thing. So
that was quite entertaining, aren't they?
Yeah, and there's a pool table and he has loads of live music. And sometimes he DJs drum and bass.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so
you get something for everyone.
Yeah, something for everyone.
That's what you want. That's like the it's the half man, half biscuit song, isn't there? Westward Ho.
Yeah.
That was based on a TripAdvisor.
Yeah.
What a letdown.
Where they met a Swedish couple. They befriend a Swedish couple, don't they?
I can't remember. But
I actually went to Westward Ho because of that song.
Yeah.
I went on holiday there.
Well, I went as a kid, and I remember not much being there apart from an ice cream van. It was 2012. I remember because it's the Olympics.
Yeah.
And it just been. It wasn't gentrified, but it'd been. Developed.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, there's somewhere to go now. There's a restaurant.
I think it became quite surfy there.
Yeah. It got sort of.
I mean, it was surfy anyway, but it's because that's become a lot more popular. It's been there. They've got a tidal pool there, haven't they?
Yes. Because I think that went and it came back. But it's a nice place.
What, the tide or the pool?
the Westward Ho. But it's nice, and there's different from there. You can go different places, can't you?
Yeah. You got Woolacombe, you got Clovelly. Bude was about half an hour drive away. That's really nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
So you're in Cornwall there.
There's a nice pub in Clovelly. Well, I think there's two. There's the New Inn halfway down.
Yes.
And at the bottom there's the Red Lion, which is lovely.
It's a hotel, isn't it?
Yeah. It's by medieval sort of quay jetty thing.
Yeah.
And
harbour. Well, it's a Iniesta World Heritage site. Yeah. Is that right? Is it does he play for Barcelona? Iniesta?
I know what you mean. UNESCO?
UNESCO.
Yeah, because that's like a private village you have to pay to get into.
You do, yeah.
Which is, I haven't got a beef with, but some people have. But I can see why. But
but it's kind of a living museum, isn't it?
It needs looking after, doesn't it? Yeah.
I remember people saying, you don't have to pay to get in Paul Perro.
Have you ever seen a ghost in a pub or elsewhere?
No, I haven't, and I don't believe in ghosts.
Okay, that's all right.
Do you want to know about Father Christmas? I think if you want to see a ghost, you'll see a ghost.
Yeah.
I've never particularly wanted to see a ghost. I think I might have been scared of ghosts when I was younger, but I've never seen a ghost. And I don't know. It's just grow up, people. Come on.
Maybe people who want to see ghosts happen to see them.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I think really what we're finding out now, we're allowed to talk about it more. It's just mental illness, isn't it?
Well, it could be.
Now we can talk about it.
just hallucinating. But
it used to be ghosts, then it was angels, then it was ghosts, then it was aliens.
I suppose, yeah.
So there's always a need for humans to sort of I don't know, engage their imaginations, I suppose, in otherworldliness. There's like a need for it. It's kind of part of that.
To see something, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, God, it's horrible to think that we just die.
True, yeah.
Nothing, and it's like before we were born.
Old pubs, I suppose, conjure up the idea. Yeah. I suppose they're a nice setting.
I mean, I tell you what, it really is also is pubs create an atmosphere.
Yeah,
because they're very central places, aren't they? There's noises. There's definite odour when you walk in there. Yeah. Vision, those luminescent stars with the prices written in them.
Yeah, catch your eye. Yeah. Yeah, dodgy perfume.
Yeah, so there's a kind of there's a spirit of a pub. Well, let's call that a ghost.
Yeah. Because all the generations that have been in there and all the arguments, the laughter, all the different emotions.
Yeah. That must go somewhere, mustn't it?
Manifest itself. I don't know.
I do. Yeah. I mean, I like it. You go in there, you see all the old faggy. I was in the what's the one in Cranford? You've got a Swan, but there's another one. Is it a Crown? Not a bit of Crown. I mean, it was. They've done nothing to that pub. And it's glorious.
That's good though.
It's glorious. Still a lot of Formica and really kind of lazy bar staff. It was wonderful.
It's really like still get the nicotine on the ceiling.
Yeah, nicotine.
That's what I like to see. You don't get a lot of that anymore.
No.
There should be a paint colour.
Well, if they do now. I'm sure the pubs in London they paint it that colour now.
They probably do. Yeah,
they do.
Probably.
I know they do.
Yeah, give it that.
Authenticity that we're all looking for. So it's like my nan's next door neighbour, Maud, her name was, and you go into her front room. They used to live in Queen's Park, Chester Road, Queen's Park, flat, masonette flats there.
Yeah,
and her net curtains were just like a sort of. I mean, they weren't even yellow; they were kind of like a dark yellow. These net curtains.
Ooh. You wouldn't want to give those a good sniff, would you?
Don't know what you do with them. You'd probably be able to like wring them out and use it to stick things with them.
Yeah, I suppose if you gave it a boil wash, I don't know, it might fall to bits. I don't know.
Well, I know it's good in the garden for spraying like aphids and things like that. As a bloke I used to work, used to collect fag butts and soak them. And spray these.
That was the thing, wasn't it?
Spray his wife in the eyes or something. I don't know.
So, have you got a favourite? Well, say live pub that's still going, like an all-time fave, or
I mean,
I know it's hard.
Well, no, it's easy. The trouble is, it's too easy because there's an outstanding pub in Bedford, and we all know what it is.
Yeah,
the Cross Keys.
I'm looking at it.
No shade on the Cross Keys.
No.
It's a if a place wants to put AstroTurf in, who am I to argue?
Where is that?
In the Cross Keys, there's an AstroTurf.
I was there. In case you have a think about.
No, I mean, I go to the Welly. I go to the Welly. That's there's always just such a great selection.
Yeah.
You can never not have a good beer in there.
No.
All too often you go into a pub and it's just doing one beer.
Yeah.
And it's and more often than not it's Doom Bar.
Yeah.
And that always fills me with Doom. But it's not a terrible beer. It's just so samey.
Yeah, it's a bit generic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ubiquitous or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, failing the Welly, Pete Burridge always keeps some good Cornish beer.
He's a bit of a cellar man now, isn't he? He knows his stuff.
God, he does Trelawney and Side Pocket. Side Pocket's a great beer.
Tring Brewery,
Is
that Aylesbury?
Yeah, Tring is Buckinghamshire.
Buckinghamshire, yes.
Have you never been to Tring Museum?
I have. It's brilliant, isn't it?
Fantastic.
I hope they haven't done it up.
No, they haven't. Brilliant. And you know, the highlight for me was always the when you open up the insect things and they've got the two fleas dressed as Mexican peasants.
The little flea
circus. They're dressed as Mexican.
I remember that.
One's got a guitar and the other's got like a traditional female Mexican dress.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, but it's kind of part of Natural History Museum thing. Yeah, it's part of that. But it is basically one of the Rothschilds. It was his collection.
Oh yeah.
He's big into going and finding these animals, and he brought them all back with him. And I mean, it's Obviously, there's an ugly side to it, but also
Well,
I like taxidermy. I think it's
but,
amazing.
I mean, yeah, it's not my bag, but it's still fascinating.
I'll tell you one of the
Still
really interesting things is if you go look at all the different dog breeds they've got. So you've got your Jack Russells and they've got your English Bulldogs and seeing how much they've actually changed from, I think it's 1870, 1880. So actually how much the original breed has changed when you see today's ones. That's what's quite fascinating.
And it's bad in a way because they've been engineered, haven't they, really? So I suppose. Or...
Yeah, I just guess it's just breeding, isn't it?
Yeah, breeding.
Breeding within itself.
Breeding
I mean, look how Royal Family turned out.
Yeah, exactly. Oh dear. Yeah. But what I think about that Tring Museum is it's like a museum of a museum, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
If you know what I mean. Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. You can go in there and look at the wooden cabinets and stuff's kept
all the furniture
because it's amazing. And the roof trusses and
it's a great building.
Brilliant. Strongly recommended for a 3-day out.
Yes, free fun for the family.
Parking's not great, but
true from memory. Yeah,
and also if you do the museum quickly, you can hop over the bridge. I think there's a bridge there now, and across the field there's a wood. Yeah, and there's an old folly that he built. You know, all sort of like a Victorian folly and a few monuments in that wood. So
heads up. Yeah. So if
and the journey back to Bedford, there's some nice little booze when you cross the Grand Union Canal. Yeah, some nice boozes on there.
Sounds nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another similar museum. It's a bit grander, but quite old. The Pitt Rivers Museum in Oxford.
No, I don't know.
That's good. It's all very dark, and it's like you say, it's original cabinets and fixtures and fittings. Yeah. But it's got some really odd stuff, and it's like witchy stuff. Yeah. And then they've only just had them removed. They had shrunken heads in there.
Oh, did they?
But they've been returned back to the country because I think it was the heads were the benefit. I
understand.
The local people.
I understand. I understand why, but that's
that's quite political. But,
but
I mean, I get it. It's out of respect for.
But at the same time, robbing lots of kids of that opportunity of laughing at those little heads and stuff.
I like seeing a little wisdom.
Imagine if Mexico wants those fleas back. And Tring.
Spoiling our fun. Yeah, but no. I mean, it's still worth going to, even though
the heads are gone.
But it's a similar setup, and it's probably free or it's not a lot. But that's quite good.
I do love those lo-fi museums.
No, it's just really atmospheric.
We went to Dis because we were doing a gig or something nearby, and I've got a friend that lives that way in Great Malton, and they've got a little museum in the centre of town that tells you all about Dis. Yeah, you know, and it's just
this and that.
This and that.
Sorry,
no, it's good.
Couldn't resist.
I mean, I kept on going around going this town, coming like a ghost town.
Is that? It makes me think of Pleasurewood Hills. Is that?
What, Dis?
Yeah, where's that?
Dis is historically south from Norfolk. I mean, there's equidistance between Ipswich and but to the west a little bit. Yeah. I couldn't tell you what road it's on. But I know when I'm going to Suffolk, we always drive by it when we come off the A14 at Bury St Edmunds. We drive by Dis on the way to the East Coast. Yeah,
sorry, I can't help it.
I can't know.
Sorry,
it's like the joke when someone goes, "I went for a hearing test." Pardon.
Sorry,
It's got like you're legally bound to do it, aren't you?
So that brings me on to a pub that's gone locally or elsewhere that you miss.
I mean, can we go? Because my upbringing wasn't pubs so much; it was more clubs.
Yeah, that's fine.
And were. My grandparents were like committee members and just all-round patroners of the West End Club in Queen's Park.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we'd go there every Saturday. So that was kind of, that had a lot of emotional memories for me. Yeah. And obviously it's a Gurdwara. And that's I kind of think, well, if it's not going to get used for
they're big spaces, the old clubs, aren't they?
They were. Yeah, they are.
And then for whatever reasons they don't get used, and then they're a big space, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of that sort of. All those, you think about all the places you used to have in Bedford, like industries and all the rest of it.
Yes, that's
true. They all had their own clubs.
Yeah, social clubs,
You know, they had your ICU clubs as well on top of that. I mean, Alan's had a club, RE had a club up the road.
I was just thinking about that, up the road, there was the RE club. And there was the Clapham Working Men's Club, which was massive. Snooker table up there.
Well, they had a snooker table and they used to do great egg ham and chips. And on a Friday, I mean, I don't know if you've ever worked for the government before, but back then, it always seemed acceptable to go to the pub on a Friday, have 3 or 4, and sort of kind of like nap for the rest of the day.
Yeah, just write it off.
But like more recently, I really miss the Bedford Arms. I think that was a great booze. I mean, I don't think it always was, but when I was living in London, I come back to Bedford in 2008,
right,
and it was just a great boozer, and Bev used to just run a bar, really, really well.
I remember a certain time, I don't know what the years were, might have been mid 90s, but going in there, and then they'd have the magical lock-ins, which don't really happen anymore because they don't need to, but that was like, ooh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with lock-ins, the Kent Arms was always good for a lock-in. Yeah. When John used to run it. I don't know if you remember John. We lived in Salisbury Street. It was like our second home, and he'd do lock-ins all the time. And the thing was, all the old Bill used to have their lock-ins in there as well. So it was like, a wink and a nudge.
Locked and loaded, yeah. Excellent. So because that's still going, the Kent Arms.
It's still going, yeah. I mean, I don't live around that way anymore, so I've been in there occasionally.
Yeah, I went in last summer by chance, and it seemed quite sort of unchanged.
Yeah.
About anything the band's got coming up, or
well, we had a new album out October last year, but it was like we were all a little bit complacent. So it's a very soft. It's a very soft launch.
A soft launch.
Yeah. But I'm really proud of it, really pleased with it. So as many people could listen to it as possible.
Get people to listen.
Yeah, we recorded it with Simon from Pearl Handle Revolver. He's got a lovely little studio out in his village, and he just did such a great job of it.
Cool. So you're happy with the sound of it as well?
Yeah, really happy with the sound of it. So I think it just needs a bit more listening.
Well, I for one, guilty of not listening, and will listen.
Good. And also I've just filmed a commercial with Mo Farah.
Just drop that.
Yeah, Mo Farah. Well, the thing is, it's not really happened. It's happened to me once before, but there's always the potential that you could get cut from it completely because of whatever.
It's a thing, yeah.
Yeah. So in the commercial, Mo Farah is feeding me a sausage roll.
Oh wow!
I know.
Lovely.
It was a bit surreal.
Yeah, I bet.
Because I thought, because he's Muslim, that he wouldn't want to hold a sausage roll.
I thought he was vegan or veggie.
Well, he is as well.
Yeah.
But he was okay with it.
Okay.
He was more than enthusiastic to sort of feed me the sausage roll. But it was just a bit weird. I was like looking at the director going, is this really happening? Sir Mo Farah is feeding me a sausage roll.
Brilliant. All in a day's work.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So you weren't racing him or anything?
No,
but you didn't embarrass him.
No, it's for I mentioned Screwfix. Other DIY stores are available.
Yeah.
In fact, I mentioned Gibson Dandy in the audition. They said, "Oh, don't do that." But no, he was. Sorry, in the advert, there's lots of different scenarios, and mine was one of many. And I think it's going to be. We filmed it last.
Yeah.
And I just remember they wrapped Mo before they wrapped me because he had to go for a flight somewhere like that. And I just remember him like shaking everyone's hand. Really lovely fellow.
Yeah,
really nice. Yeah. And then he ran off. He ran away.
He can't help it.
No, he ran away. That was it. He was gone. Whether his car was just parked further down the road, I don't know. But I like to think he was going to run to the airport.
Just kept running. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was very, very charismatic.
I bet.
And very, very small.
That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, very small.
Small on the television, small in real life.
Small in real life, but just, I don't know, like, some of these guys are just, really beautiful looking eyes. And just an aura about him.
Yeah. Guy. And he fed you a sausage roll.
He fed me a sausage roll.
Oh, you lucky
We'll always have that.
We'll always have that memory.
Yeah.
Last orders at the bar, please. Okay, thanks for listening. And don't forget to check out Ouse Valley Singles Club on Facebook or catch one of their gigs. They gig quite often. They're very entertaining. And I'll leave you with a folky musical outro from Timmy. Bye.
What's a bun birdo? What's a body yabberdo? What's a bun birdo? What's a body yabberdo? What's a bun birdo? What's a body yabberday day yada yabberdo? Dead pubs of the Shire, dead pubs of Bedfordshire. A chicka, 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 day yada yabberdo. Brr, 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 chicka boom like a ishka da hi, hoocha maya diga kamai, hoo, aya chicka da fire in a pub in Bedfordshire.